Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, April 16, 2025, are finally here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, to confess something. Meanwhile, Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, is intrigued by Jen's Sidwell, Carlo Rota, and Lucas Jones. Van Hansis interrupts a tense moment. Plus, Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and Anna Devane, Finola Hughes don't see eye to eye on something. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Tracy to have an unexpected visitor. Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, has been making fast connections ever since he arrived in Port Charles. Sidwell acts pretty quickly when he wants to make a deal as well. This whole mineral deal with deception, that's the villain's big mission right now. Lucy Co. Lynn Herring is pretty desperate for it as well. Sidwell goes to the Quartermaine mansion to pay Tracy a visit during Wednesday's show. As Tracy coolly sits on the couch sipping a drink, Sidwell tries to find common ground. It is stated that Tracy will be intrigued, but she'll likely also be silently strategizing. Over with Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, he hatches a new scheme, which fans saw part of it in Monday's episode. In that episode, Willow Tate Corinthos Caitlin McMullen signed legal documents giving the children to Drew if anything happens to her. Willow signed those papers pretty quickly. While she's afraid of losing her children, Drew clearly would just love to stick this in everyone's faces. It also makes me concerned about Willow's fate. Drew doesn't care about those children, they are just being used as pawns. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, pays a visit to Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy. With wide eyes and a horrified tone, Diane says she is going to terminate him immediately. It looks like they are talking about Marco Rio, Adrian Oncondo, who Sonny will call out as Sidwell's son. Diane will want to fire him, however, Sonny has a better idea. Across town, fans will also see Lucky make a confession. In a preview clip, Lucky tells Liz that it's all part of his master plan. While it all seems very romantic and endearing, Lucky is also keeping a massive secret from Liz. In other news, Lucas walks in on a tense moment. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, conducts a grilling session. During a clip for tomorrow's show, Jordan tells Anna that looking the other way just doesn't work for her anymore. The women clearly aren't on the same page about something, but what has them bickering? Meanwhile, Jordan raises Curtis Ashford's Donald Turner suspicions. What could this be about? It's another white-knuckle Wednesday in Port Charles, and General Hospital fans better buckle up. The April 16th episode is packed with explosive truths, unexpected sparks, and emotional revelations. As secrets simmer just below the surface and alliances start to shift, 4 stories dominate the hour, each one threatening to change the game entirely. From Lucky Spencer's long-overdue confession to Sidwell's manipulative charm offensive, from a fiery clash between 2 powerful women to Diane's horrifying discovery, the drama is relentless. Here's a deep dive into what to expect. Lucky Spencer's confession, the past comes roaring back. After weeks of cryptic conversations and dodged questions, Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, finally opens up, and it's not what anyone in Port Charles was prepared for. Reeling from his return and avoiding key players like Elizabeth Weber and his father Luke, Lucky has been haunted by something since arriving back in town. In an emotionally charged scene, Lucky meets with Laura Collins at the Metro Court Terrace, away from prying eyes. There, under the soft glow of early evening and a heart weighed down by regret, Lucky makes a startling confession: he's responsible for someone's disappearance overseas. Laura is visibly shaken as Lucky explains that during his time working for a covert humanitarian group, he was sent on a Black Ops rescue mission in Eastern Europe. The target, a young informant with ties to multiple governments, and possibly linked to Victor Cassadine's old network. But something went terribly wrong. I left him behind, Mom, Lucky whispers, eyes brimming with tears. I didn't have a choice, but that doesn't make it right. Laura, ever the compassionate mother, tries to comfort him, but her mind races. Could this informant still be alive? And if he's connected to the Cassadines, is Port Charles in danger again? Expect this confession to not only fracture Lucky emotionally but also pull him deeper into a brewing storyline involving a mystery enemy, possibly tied to old Cassadine allies or even pikemen. And this time, the danger may hit even closer to home. Sidwell charms Tracy, but what's he really after? Over at the Quartermaine mansion, Tracy, Jane Elliott, is about to find herself drawn in, and she doesn't like it one bit. Enter Quentin Sidwell, Charles Mezzer, the enigmatic financier who recently arrived in Port Charles with a sharp mind and eyes full of secrets. Tracy, having long since learned to sniff out a con from 10 miles away, is initially suspicious when Sidwell invites her for a private meeting over drinks in the Quartermain study. But what begins as a sparring match of barbed quips and financial talk quickly evolves into a surprisingly flirtatious exchange. Sidwell comes prepared, complimenting her acumen, quoting her past triumphs at ELQ, and even recalling obscure art auction wins from her New York days. Tracy is intrigued despite herself. But make no mistake, she knows there's more to this charming stranger than meets the eye. Why now? She asks coolly, narrowing her eyes. Why come to Port Charles now, Mr. Sidwell? He merely smiles and leans in. Let's just say, Port Charles has become very valuable real estate. And I always invest where the stakes are highest. Is Sidwell after ELQ? Or is there a more personal reason he's targeting Tracy, or the Quartermains in general? Fans should keep an eye on this storyline. Sidwell's long game could have deadly consequences, especially if he's connected to the same shadow organization pulling strings behind the scenes. Jordan and Anna clash, a battle for control. At the PCPD, tensions boil over between Commissioner Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, as their divergent approaches to law enforcement and justice finally collide. The friction begins when Anna, acting in an unofficial consultant capacity, bypasses Jordan to interrogate a key suspect in the arms trafficking case linked to Pikeman. Jordan, furious at the breach of protocol, pulls Anna into her office and demands an explanation. Anna, cool and unapologetic, fires back. You know how many people would be dead if I waited for red tape to clear. Jordan slams her hand on the desk. And you know how many convictions we've lost because you acted off the books. The two powerful women square off in one of the episode's most electric scenes. Underneath the professional arguments lies a deeper tension, not just about trust, but about power, purpose, and who gets to make the calls when the city's in danger. Expect this rift to widen in the coming weeks. With Pikeman's influence growing, and more operatives appearing in Port Charles, both Anna and Jordan may find themselves pushed to the brink, and possibly on opposite sides of the law. Could a major betrayal be brewing? Diane's horror, the truth no one wanted. Back at the hospital, Diane Miller Carolyn Hennessy receives a file that changes everything. While researching legal precedents for a new civil suit involving ELQ's overseas accounts, Diane stumbles across a sealed document, accidentally attached to her caseload by a paralegal. Curiosity, and instinct, leads her to open it. And what she finds stops her cold. Inside is evidence tying a Port Charles legacy figure, one who's long been considered a hero, to an illegal offshore deal involving blood diamonds, arms, and human trafficking. The name is redacted, but the code name used matches an alias once used by Jason Morgan. Diane, heart pounding, makes a frantic call to Sam McCall and asks her to meet at the Metro Court immediately. When they meet, Diane is pale, shaken, and barely able to articulate what she's read. It's about Jason, she says, barely above a whisper. But I don't know if it's really him, or if someone's setting him up. Either way, if this gets out, he's in serious danger. The implications are chilling. Could Jason have been operating under someone else's command all along? Or has someone orchestrated a years-long frame-up designed to bring him down from the shadows? Fans should prepare for a slow burn here. Diane's discovery sets off a domino effect, and in the coming episodes, expect Sonny, Carly, Spinelli, and even Michael to become entangled in uncovering the truth. But not everyone wants the truth to come out, and someone will go to great lengths to silence Diane before she can dig deeper. Final thoughts. Wednesday's episode of General Hospital promises everything fans crave: mystery, danger, romance, and the perfect dose of emotional turmoil. As Lucky tries to come to terms with his sins, Sidwell weaves his web, Jordan and Anna face off, and Diane teeters on the edge of a terrifying truth. It's clear the stakes in Port Charles have never been higher. Will Lucky find redemption, or is he about to unleash a new storm? Can Tracy see through Sidwell's charm in time? And will Diane's horror lead to a revelation, or a tragedy? One thing's certain: Wednesday, April 16th, is not to be missed. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.